Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Feeding a Curious Mind. My name's John Pullen and I'm a writer of fiction and non-fiction books. One of the greatest compliments I suppose somebody or a country can give to a person is to have a statue erected in their name and in their memory. I don't know about you, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm sure I don't have one. I'm not going to get one. Maybe you'll be luckier. But it could be worse. What about if somebody suggested erecting a statue of you and nobody wanted to pay for it? It got worse. What happens if it was actually built and everybody hated it? This happened to a person a couple of hundred years ago in London. The lucky or unlucky person was Frederick, Duke of York. He was the second son to the King, George III. Now, in hindsight, I suppose this was a family that actually didn't have much going for it. The statue was built, as we said, and the government thought, okay, let's see who we can get to pay for it. They weren't going to pay for it themselves. They went to the older brother, the firstborn of George III, and asked him. And he kind of went, no, and took a step back. Well, Frederick had a lot of very rich friends. So the government went out and asked all of them, to which they replied, no, we're not going to pay for it either. So what could they do about it? Well, considering how much people detested Frederick, because after all, what had he done during his life? Well, his greatest contribution is said that he ran up enormous debts of money. So, how do you pay for it? The government took a decision which I've got to admit is crazy and is not going to make many people happy. They decided that they would stop a day's wages from every soldier serving in the British Army. They were very lucky they didn't actually have a riot and a military takeover. If you want to see the statue, it is actually still there. It's just off the Mall, close to Buckingham Palace. Good luck, it doesn't look that great either.